My name is Amol Nirgurkar. I'm the CEO of Patient Prism, and I'm here with Ryan Vett, who is a consultant extraordinaire in the area of dental marketing and branding. And he talks nationally to audiences all across the country, and really engages the audience in creating experiences that are worth sharing. And I'm going to steer this conversation, this segment, to online ads, because all of us know that we have to be online.
Right.
SEO, SEM, all that stuff is really important. So how do we know, let's say we have an ad budget, we put this online ad, we hire a marketing agency. How do we know if the online ads are working or not working?
That's a great question. There's a couple components. First of all, you have the ads themselves, and we'll look at that. And then you have where are the ads leading to. And that's the part that I don't think a lot of people look at, is the destination of where your ad is going. Is that to a phone call? Is it a click to call? Is it to a website? Is it to a landing page, a video, whatever it is? So we'll start with the ads. There's a couple components to know whether or not your ads are working. And the first thing is understanding that there are different types of ads, and ads serve different purposes. So some are just for awareness, so that people get to know your practice. You're going to see those on display ads, social media ads, video ads. That's not intent-based. That's just so people are aware of your practice. They might already be patients, and hopefully you're trying to get them to get a new appointment. Or you've got intent-based ads. So these are people searching for a dentist, searching for implants, searching for emergency dentist openly.
Thing, yeah.
Exactly, and those are going to be more on your search engine result pages. So your Googles, your Bings, your Yahoos. When someone searches, that's what you're going to see first. So first of all, you have to understand what the purpose of your ad is. If you're trying to get people to be made aware of your site, the goal of your ad is to get as many eyes on it as possible.
Okay.
And a click doesn't really matter at that point. So video views, ad impressions, that's all you're trying to do. That's not going to translate directly into money. It's going to be very hard to trace that all the way down to this scheduled and converted into an appointment.
Okay.
The second one is more the pay-per-click, or the intent-based. If someone is intending to look for a dentist, you want them to click an ad and either call, enter a landing page, fill out a form, something, take some sort of action. So that's really the first way to know if your ads are working is, are they doing the goal you want? Are you getting the impression share that you want? Are you getting the share of voice that you want? Are you getting the number of clicks that you want, depending on what the goal of the ad is? And then the second part is, are you getting the results that you want when they click your ad?
Very important.
And I think that's the bigger thing. So many people say, my ad's not working. So you can look at that, and it could be budget, it could be, are you appearing on position 3? Is your ad copy just boring or dull?
Right.
Are your graphics, from 1920?
Right.
And you can figure out all of that. But then it's what happens when they click. If they call and they have to wait for 30 seconds on the phone, and the person answers and said, how can I help you, instead of making it personal and all of that.
Absolutely.
Your issue is not with your ad at all, it's with the call. Or if they're going to your website and they go to a landing page and they're on a mobile device and it's slow to load and things everywhere, and there's not a map, because on a mobile they're probably looking for you immediately, or there's not a big phone number, and you have all this text, you've lost the patient. So again, it's not a problem with your ad, it's a problem with your website. So really trying to understand, are your ads doing what they're supposed to do by either generating impressions if you're trying to get awareness, or generating clicks if you're trying to get people to do an action. And that's the highest level. We can go real deep there.
But at the end of the day, the clicks got to convert into a call.
They've got to convert into a call.
Because otherwise you can have all the clicks in the world, but if nobody's calling your office,
Absolutely.
then you have to think about what prevents them from what stopped their journey before they made the call.
Absolutely. There's a practice that I was recently working with that spent literally tens of thousands of dollars on pay-per-click ads a month.
Oh, wow.
High, ridiculously high numbers in a big metro area, so they had to spend a bit more.
Sure.
And they were getting thousands of clicks a month, but no conversions. And it's like, what's going on? And the reality is their website did not foster what they want. It had, their phone number was, you had to scroll to find it, and it was about that big. On a desktop or a mobile device, there was no map, and there was all this text that wasn't relevant to whatever the ad said. So if you clicked on the implant ad, you'd go to about the doctor ad. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, at Patient Prism, we actually connect the ads with phone numbers we provide to the office.
That's huge.
So that we can easily attribute, okay, what happened to that journey? The patient clicked on the ad, they spent some time on different pages, and we look at that, and then they decided to give you a call. Because we can identify at what point the patient stopped.
Right.
Stop that. If they call, obviously we want to look at the conversion rates and stuff.
Right.
But you make a great point, and we harp on that all the time at Patient Prism.
That's huge. And if you're paying $3 for a click, and they get to that phone call every time and you're able to close that phone call, it can
Absolutely.
totally change your ROI.
And in markets, if you want an implant click in Tampa today or Miami, it's like $50 a click.
Right.
So it's a lot of money.
Right.
And you better know that your online ads and that pay-per-click $50 is a lot of money, and sometimes you run out of budget.
Exactly.
Right? And then there's no use of spending that $500 a month because nobody called you from that ad.
Right, exactly.
So great conversation.
Yeah, well,
Thanks
thank
again.
you.